Talked about the need to come out, first quarter and concentrate on that. It just seemed like right from the start, maybe not there tonight for some of the guys.
Yeah, I thought we got behind the first couple minutes, but I thought the first quarter was actually pretty good. I thought defensively the effort was there, getting to the line. And, obviously I want to congratulate the Hawks. They were terrific. Nate and his staff and their organization, their team, they played really well. That being said, and I told our guys this, I'm proud of what our team accomplished this year. Obviously disappointed with the result tonight, and hopefully we can learn and get better from it. But I thought our guys gave us everything they had all year long. Very proud of them. And hopefully we can take this and use it as motivation for the work that we have to get done this summer in preparation for next year. So I think we had, a lot of guys, this was their first run through the playoffs, so there's learning that goes along with it. And trial and error is a big part of learning, and until you get that experience, and there's only one way to get experience, is you have to get it. But it's a big part of learning, and hopefully we can take that and move it forward.
Brian Mahoney.
What was the biggest challenge in trying to defend Young in this series? I know you've defended against a lot of guys through the years. What made him kind of so difficult for you guys?
Yeah, just they surrounded him with a lot of shooting. And Capella and Collins put a lot of pressure on the rim. And then he's clever. He's very good with the ball. He can shoot. He can pass. I think he's really grown this year. He's done a great job for their team. So hats off to him. He's a terrific talent.
Becca Harlow.
Coach, you mentioned that you're proud of the guys. There was so much growth in so many different areas this season. What are you most proud of that this team was able to accomplish?
Yeah, just building the foundation, building the right habits, everyone getting better, learning, growing, being together, getting knocked down, getting back up, coming back in the next day. Attitude and approach was outstanding from last summer to the end. So you couldn't ask for anything more from a team. They were, a joy to be around every day. And so I got great respect for the effort they put forth, their togetherness. We fell short in the end, and so we'll look at it, and we'll learn, and we'll grow, and we know the challenge will be greater next year.
Malika Andrews.
As you mentioned, turning your attention, using this for motivation for prep for next season. At what point do you start to think about that? Is that tomorrow? Is that tonight?
Yeah, no. And I told them, look, we need to get away. It's a long year, and and they put a lot into it. So, we'll take 2 to 3 weeks and just get away, decompress, re-energize, and then we'll start, talking about the plans for the summer and what we have to do next. So, and then for us, for the coaches, we'll just take a look at the season and generate some new ideas and move forward and talk with everyone in the organization. And our whole organization was terrific all year. Front office, Jim Dolan has given us everything that we've asked for, and so it was great to have the fans in the building at the end of the year. So we're looking forward to next season.
Ian Begley.
Hey Tom, what do you think it was about the Rose decision to start Rose, and why do you think that didn't work out the way that you guys had hoped it would?
Well, that doesn't fall on any one guy. It's how everything works in totality. So, I thought we played well in game one. We were flat in game two. The group that played well, that got us going, was that group in the second half. And then you look at the things that they're doing on the court and what might fit best. And so, that's the way you have to approach it. And I think you learn from each game. And we'll look at the season, we'll break it down, we'll look at it in totality, and we'll formulate the plan and going forward.
Steph Bondy.
Hey, Tom, personnel-wise, was there something you can pinpoint that this team needs based on this playoff series to be successful in the playoffs?
Well, I think you learn, from each experience, and so, I thought Atlanta they added some good pieces to complement Trey, and I think that helped them. And in every year you analyze the things you did well, the things you didn't do as well as you would like. You look at how you match up with the teams you start with your division, then you look at the conference, and you look at the league, and then you see where you may have opportunities, whether that's through the draft, through free agency, trades, your own player development. All four areas factor into it.
Mark Berman.
Hey Tom, what was like the mood in the locker room with the players after the game?
Yeah.
Also, Derrick Rose, is he hurt? He did look himself tonight.
Yeah, he's nicked up. Like most guys are nicked up right now. But in terms of the mood of the team, I think it's a great group of guys from top to bottom, and there's, as could be expected, the disappointment of losing a playoff series, but also I think they know that they've given everything that they have, and once you do that, that's all you can do. So I think they're proud of what they accomplished. I don't think anyone saw them, doing what they did. Everyone doubted them all year. They didn't doubt themselves, and so there was a great belief. They worked as hard as you could possibly work. They shared, they sacrificed, they did all the things that you can ask for from a team.
Respect.
Tom, on a personal note, what does it mean to bring relevance back to this franchise this year?
Yeah, and it's great because of, and you don't do anything alone in this league. So from ownership to management to, the leaders and our best players to the entire team, it was everyone working together. And I think we all know what the Knicks mean to the city, and we saw the fans, and of course the arena. There's no other arena like this. There are no other fans like this, and so, we're proud of what we did. But we know we still have a long way to go, and that's the way we have to approach it. It doesn't get easier; it gets harder.
Last question, Ian O'Connor.
Yeah, Tom, just following up on the fans. Obviously, they've been through a lot over the last 2 decades. Just what did you feel from them over the course of the regular season and in this series? And what do you think your team in this season gave them?
Yeah, I think everyone going through a pandemic is not easy, and I think there was great appreciation for the team. I think New York has always been that way. It's the sports fans in all sports, very knowledgeable, but the Knicks fans are special. I've been all around the league, and there's no other place like this. And so it was great to experience. It was great at the end. Even when we had 2,000 fans, it felt like 19,000. And so there was great appreciation from our organization. I know from our players and coaches, we all felt it, and that goes a long way. And hopefully we gave them something that they can be proud of. And so, and as I said, we're looking forward to next season. There's a lot of work to be done, but I think it's exciting for us.